welcome to the stream today. Yeah, it's been a while since the last stream. I just didn't have the time really to play the Mega Crab. Like theirs was Christmas, so not the best timing that the Mega Crab could have. And yeah, because of that, I'm also not really playing too serious. I mean, it's again first place right now at stage 440. So yeah, I won't be able to get that far. And yeah, also have the same statues that I used in the last Mega Crab. I didn't change anything there. And I have Sabotage. And I think for this stage I'm just going to use Scorcher and Laser Ranger. Definitely need to watch out a bit for those firework boxes. A stage like this shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, I think for this one I'm gonna switch to Bombardiers. Hey Antonio. Okay, I'll see how those stages are going to be. Like, I feel like a few stages are already quite difficult before, but I also didn't pay too much attention. Try to take out this Doom Cannon with some Super Warriors. This one. I wish they would add something to see the ability, because I always forget to look which one it is. So deployable turret. I think Scorcher should easily be able to finish this one. Some GB to deploy the max. And for now should be safe there, only a few cannons, which I can shock. Hey, that one guy. And I think again Scorchers. And there's the Crystal Critter, which is not gonna help at all. There are also not a lot of boom cannons or boom cannons. Good for shields. But yeah, for the next Mega Crab it should be, I should be able to play again from the beginning. Just yeah, this Mega Crab, not the best timing, I guess. I also finished my Mystical Monument. Anyone is interested in the boosts? I think they are quite bad. Like gold production, resource production, and the speed up construction I think are the best. And I only have 3 on all of those. Hey Ryan J. Waited a bit before I got the medics. But on this stage it shouldn't be an issue. I'm not sure if it's like I changed my setup quite a bit, so I hope that most of the things are still set up nicely, but I'm not sure if there's some sort of lagging or not, but I don't know. I mine Popper. Yeah, it could be that it just looks a bit like it. remote tag is probably one of the best abilities in stages like this. You just remote tag these single buildings that are somewhere random. Cryo bomb would be nice, but there's a tiny shock. I guess then I can just use the rocket chopper. Don't even think I need to change to all rocket chopper. Just the health shouldn't be high in this case. And there's only one cannon. Hello, driver Vlad. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was a little later, I guess. But yeah, I didn't play too much. Also yesterday I just played a few stages. I mean, I think with playing without playing one day, there's no chance to get to stage 440. And I mean, they still have attacks left. So I don't think it would have been possible to finish this Mega Crab. Also, I have 4 max Protos on this account. And actually I also wanted to attack this maze. I'm gonna do that after this stage. Hello Sam. I think this is the first crab basically with the command change. That he's not, or that he can only bring back each troop once. Like I think it was also from the last new crab, but with the proto troops, like couldn't revive the heavy choppers either way. I don't think it would have made a difference there. But I'm not sure if I noticed a difference with this change. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing there's a lot at stage about 320, and after that the gaps increase. So I guess it makes sense that if you don't use proto troops, you end about stage 330 maybe, or 340. Okay, but this maze is kind of interesting. I mean, I could try to use heavy choppers, but I don't want to do that. But if you look at these boom cannons, there's only like this boom cannon. It's a one boom cannon in range really of these shields. So I want to use a Mega Scorcher. And Scorchers and maybe one lot of max to shock some Shock Blaster. But I think it's probably a good idea to upgrade the Mega Scorcher. I mean, I have 50,000 tokens. I think the only prototroop that would be really worth it at this point to upgrade more is the Rainmaker, maybe the Critter Cannon. But I think I can definitely upgrade the Mega Scorcher at least to 1 or 2 more levels. Hey Adnan Bakal. I mean, if there's a Mega Crab and the Mega Scorcher is going to be good, there is still no way I'm gonna use up 30 of them. So it doesn't matter if I use one of those. It's the same cost like the clone rifle. I think this should be enough. Should also keep in mind this is just on dead end, not on deep cut, so the health isn't that high. Maybe change to the energy drink. Hey Aloma. Like the Mega Scorcher is gonna walk through a bunch of mines. Especially those 2 mines, but I think you shouldn't take that much damage. I'm not sure if he's gonna attack. I think I need to go onto this. Need to go on this shield. Maybe like that. I think now he's attacking all the shields. Yeah, I think that makes more sense, but I think this is really what is good about the Mega Scorcher. You can attack 3 buildings like this at once and take them out at the same time. Yeah, I should have waited to have more GB or just to be able to drop the mech. I'm gonna also waste a bunch of GB for some flares. Straight to that Shock Blaster, and then I think we want to get out. As soon as I get the GD. I don't think I'm gonna stream all the attacks. I think that's going to take too much time. Yeah, I run a bit out of time, to be honest. I should have flared on the shield faster. That would have saved a lot of time. Like, I think I didn't remember exactly, to be honest, how the Mega Scorcher worked, but I think it's just that around the Mega Scorcher, like where the troop is positioned, he's attacking every building in some radius. I just didn't remember if it was where the Mega Scorcher is or if it would be the building that he's attacking. I still get it. 2 seconds. I mean, the core health isn't the highest. Thanks, Samurai. Like, I think for the Mega Crab, the Mega Scorcher would be good to, like, on the bases where there's 4 shields at once, you could take out all of them with just attacking 1 shield. Like in the past, we would have done warriors maybe to take out these shields, but if there's a rocket launcher, that's not possible. And now maybe with the Mega Scorcher, you could maybe use just 1 Mega Scorcher and just finish the shields like that. I forgot I have the remote defect. I can show again the beginning of the attack. I think it was just not really smart what I did. I was flaring back here. I mean, it worked, but I should have instantly flared on this shield generator, because now it's in range of all three shields, and yeah, before it was just in range of the lower 2 shields. I mean, obviously there is no boom cannon that was in range, so that helped to be able to do enough damage before the Scorcher got taken out. But yeah, it's definitely something that I think can work when there's a lot of buildings clustered together that you want to take out, like the generators. Well, I'm not going to use the polar troops, I just used that 1 Mega Scorcher for the operation attack. I'm saving them for the next Mega Crab for sure. And also I think the next Mega Crab is... I think it's either the Cryo Crab or the Lunar Crab. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm guessing the Lunar Crab, but I don't know. I think it mostly depends on when the lunar new year is. I don't know when it is. and I'm full on the resources. I don't know, I lost a lot of attacks before, so I don't think I could reach that many stages, but maybe about 300. I mean, at this point you should have still all 30 attacks left. Just lost them because I didn't pay attention. The rocket launcher is begging now. Hope all the troops get back there. For sure. Should get it. I mean, I'm gonna say you can't really compare any Mega Crab with the previous 2 Mega Crabs, because there was the bug with the Cryoneers on the last Mega Crab, and 2 Mega Crabs before that, or the Mega Crab before the Proto Crab, and there was the Jumbo Energy Gain bug, so you get like infinite amount of GD. I think it was 27 per building instead of like 9 or so. Rocker. But yes, this is basically how the Mega Crabs are going to be from now, with 50% boost at the end. I think that's going to be quite good, because even the Hasty Crab, which would be 1000 stages easily if it would be with the old boost, I guess it would be only about 500 to 600 stages, maybe 700. So it definitely helps to make the crab shorter. I think they're using 4 troop health statues. Oh, this one looks like he's using 3. But I don't know if he's using that the same or for the whole crab, or if he switched at some point. Because he's using 4 troop health statues. this one is using also 4. I mean, he has at least 1 attack left. Looks like only P-Trick is finished. And then these, which are way behind. So I'm guessing only these players can get first place. I think this one, we could still have enough time, I guess. But I'm not sure. I mean, I just don't know how many attacks they have left. I think 500 might be too much. Like, I think this is one of the few stages where I really like the speed serum, because the troops are all very compact. So with one speed serum I can hit almost all the bombardiers. Like on other bases I can maybe get half of the bombardiers with one speed serum. I don't know what the damage is that these firework boxes do, but I think they would two-shot my laser ranger. I think it's better to clear them. Like, this is one of the stages where I think one Mega Scorcher would be good. Like, you could use him maybe even with the Shock Launcher, but if you flare like one of these shields, I think the Mega Scorcher would damage all of these shields at once. And then you basically only have to take out one shield. So basically one Mega Scorcher would do 4 times the damage. Like at max level I think it's about 1500 damage per second, so that would be 6000, and 2 Scorchers only do about 3500 damage per second. So one bolt of the Mega Scorcher would be stronger than one bolt of Scorchers from the damage. What's the ability? Okay, the remote hack. The remote hack is interesting. I think with the remote hack I'm gonna switch to bombardiers. And now I can just tag a few defenses that I don't really want to deal with. low. And as long as Bullet has at least one mech behind him, he shouldn't even take a lot of damage. Hi Samir. Yeah, not really. Like there was Christmas, so I wasn't even at home on Friday. And then, yeah, I think it's pointless to really push the Mega Crab. Hello, Karim. Yeah, could work as well. I think. And on this base, I kind of don't like the critters that much because you would have to do something about the boom cannons or the rocket launcher. But when there's only sniper towers or boom cannons in range, then critters are working nicely for sure. Take out one cannon. Actually, I feel like this crash doesn't happen for me. I know it can happen, and I think it happened also a few times in the last year, but I think only once or twice. And I think I didn't even drop the troops in the middle at the time. But maybe I'm just lucky. It actually has to do so with bombardiers. Yeah, lost one bombardier. to lose one leg. Trigger eliminate people in one shot. That should take out the laser, the short launcher. Also, I could try to beat the Dr. Terror, but I'm not sure if it is even possible. Because I don't have a lot of GB statues. And I would need one shock at least. If not even more, because I can't position the troops left of like the Mordor. So I could only shock bullets somewhere here. And then I guess hope that nothing targets the bazookas. Super Warrior. I think it should be possible to take out these shields. I can use one super warrior under this short launcher. There's nothing basically that can take it out. Crystal Shield. I think now Crystal Shield is actually an ability that is quite useful. Because it lasts the whole attack. Casually can use a small trick on this base. Put her here. I'm dropping the bombardiers and then bullets. And something to damage bullets. I don't need to do anything about the Simo. Because the Simo is gonna stay. When you keep a targeting bullet, or the targets that will deploy last currently, so if you draw bullets after the bombardiers, the bombardiers have like full health and bullet has some damage. I think even if it is full health, but I guess the sinners are gonna target the bullet instead of bombardiers. At least if the bombardiers are full health, or I think at least have enough health or more health than the bullets. Like in a percentage. Actually, I think the explosive drones, I think they are a bit underrated. I mean, on higher stages, yes, they are useless. But on lower stages, or like stages that don't have like 2000% building health, I think they are quite, or have potential. Like if there is like one defense that you want to take out, or I think even shields maybe are possible to remove if the health is not too high. I mean, unfortunately, it's not possible to see the stats of the GB ability when it's in the Mega Crab. So I'm not even sure what's the exact damage the explosive drones are doing, but they should do, I think, 30,000 damage. So, like, I would take like 10 drones to take out maybe one shield. And this one looks challenging, but actually, I think it's not. Just need to use a bullet with taunt. Switch to, I think, rifles. Okay, I should not have dropped bullet, to be honest. It doesn't matter too much. Really nice here. Ooh, the sniper tower is not. We also have a boom cannon. Get the shields. And now the cord. I mean, not really the old name of the account, I guess, like before. Like this was always the name I had for the Mega Crab. Like 4 or 5 years ago. I always had like this name, so like this is not even the same account I played in this Proto Crab last year. Like that was this one. And on that account I'm also missing, I think, 8 melon bombardiers. So if there's melon bombardiers I could play it, but yeah, we'll have to see what proto troops are gonna be in the proto troop cycle. Like I feel like these proto troops kind of match. Like there's the same colors, and at least the cryo bombardier and the cryo tank are also like freezing. I feel like these proto troops should be more like on the cryo crab. Like I guess also the row of these proto troops here is matching pretty nicely in the color. Okay, but let's change to, I think, rocket choppers. And to Udero. The crystal critters are actually a very strong ability for attacks with rocket choppers, because they don't move, because there are no ground troops. Just by dropping one crystal critter, all the defenders are gonna just target them, and they ignore my other troops. Then with the here, I can get maybe more GE, which I should get in the beginning and not at the end of the attack. Okay, a little more attack. B3, 5 more attacks or something like that, I think. That would cost too much GBE. still think I want to attack from the left side. They're premium attacks now. I'm a bit surprised the laser ranger moved that quickly. I thought they would move a bit slower. At least they should take out everything. Okay. Shock, and then I think I can start with an attack because of the radio and the shock launcher. I think I'm gonna get can regroup a bit, and then we should hopefully start to take out also the okay, I think that shot was too much. I need one more GD. Oh, I'm not able to do it. Like, I don't know why I lost that many attacks. Like, I lost 9 attacks before stage 150. I mean, I didn't pay any attention, obviously. But on the stream, I didn't lost an attack so far. Tiny shock. Space at least, and the top looks more friendly to laser rangers. There's just a lot of rocket launcher. I think bombardiers are going to be the better option. That also happened to me, I think, in the last few mega crabs a few times. To forgot to change the engraving. Like other rocket chopper attacks are really useful. I mean, there's no rocket chopper speed, so I feel like the leech is not that useful. Once this mech gets taken out, I'm gonna tiny shot the rocket launcher. So now. Able to take out at least the boom cannon and this one rocket launcher. Shot. Okay. I don't have a lot of time left at this point. Only 1 minute, 30 seconds. One critter that goes all the mines. At least in the mines that don't get taken up by them. I'm gonna run out of time probably. That's going over. Why did I wait earlier about didn't work? Maybe if I didn't flare away from the shield too early, I would have had enough time. Yeah, definitely should be possible. Yeah, but I feel like most stages have a lot of boom cannons, so the rocket chopper aren't that valuable. I mean, some stages there's not a lot of boom cannons, I guess. And there's a lot of mortars or machine guns. I guess then bleach is quite useful, but I feel like usually there's too many boom cannons. Hey, only me? I'm not sure if I should use bombardiers. I mean, I could, but I think just using laser rangers is the safer option. I'm not even really worried about the simmers, it's more the rocket launcher that would, they would just attack the bombardiers probably, and then it would have more health than the bombardiers, and the simmer would switch targets. Maybe I can hope that the mechs are gonna be smart enough to shock the rocket launcher. And I mean, I'm able to throw some crystal shields onto the bombardiers. I will just need to take some damage. I think we should. And at least now, if the bombardiers don't have more than half health, or below half health, bombardiers should not get targeted at all. The bullets help. So now, because I drop the medics later, they're gonna get taken out. I think I didn't even need the medics, because there is the ship with the projector. I think the attack worked pretty nicely. With the simmers, that worked really well. Even better than expected. Yeah, I could use them, but I don't really want to. I mean, I can show again what I did. So basically the simmer is targeting always a troop that has like, I think the lowest percent of health. And if that is like equal or so, then it targets the troop that is deployed last. activated those, and I dropped one critter, so just to make sure that there's some distraction for the bombardiers. Then I drop the bombardier, and then the max, and then bullets. So right now, the Sumo is prefer to attack bullets. At least if bullet has some damage, which he does. And also because the bullet is a bit more in front after max, all buildings are just attacking the bullet. So even though the max takes some damage, they're not getting targeted. And because of that, the Simos only attack bullets. And I can just keep bullets there. I can even do reflare like this, because only bullet is gonna take a little bit of damage. And which you are just with the rocket launcher or boom cannons that are targeting bombardiers instead of bullets. Yeah, I don't know if it is a bug or if it's not, but it works like this, and I mean, it's quite useful to know this information. I mean, that's why sometimes it's attacking a hero instead of bazookas. Sheer remote deep to buy. I can just use rifle, laser ranger. Keep the water into shot. I can kill under the guns. Look down that body for shot. Another shock. The rocket launcher that it doesn't target my down here. No, I'm not gonna stream for that long. Like, I don't know. Like, I finished or just played it to reach Iron start in the next season, so yeah, I don't know. Like, at least the season is more interesting than the last ones, but when you start only in rank 11, that's a bit annoying. So if I want to play the warship. And it's better to stop earlier than usual. I think I'll go to at least stage 200. I mean, it should only take about 1 hour from now to reach stage 200. Or at least even a bit less. Not sure, I feel like it's not a huge difference, the laser render speed. I mean, I guess when you flare around and need to regroup the troops, then it can be an issue. I think I didn't notice big difference so far. And I was the Laser Ranger tribe. Like, I don't know what they have, but I think, or I would guess they also boosted it. But I mean, with the Laser Ranger tribe, the Laser Ranger are not the best troop. Just in some stages they have more uses. Because their damage is a bit higher than usual. The ability the pliable turret. The turret is a great ability, and there's a lot of rocket launchers, but I feel like I need to clear the rocket launchers no matter what. Yeah, I guess he maybe just started to play now. I mean, I guess they're boosting their statues for like the whole Mega Crab or so. I mean, I could try to use bullets for this base, but I'm not sure if that would work well. and the laser max. Like bullet to tank the laser beam. I guess that could also work for the chopper. Let's see that that is possible. I'm gonna try to use these deployable turrets in a way so that they're able to distract hopefully most of the rocket launcher attacks. Okay, looks like it's somewhat working. The max now. And you get more GBE. The bullet is also going towards the shields that was not really overhooked. I'm not shy. Still need to look at the tree a little bit. But I might. The issue is, if you are behind, at some point you are always behind. Because like at least at the end with like 100 keys, I think no one is gonna use them anyway, because they're too expensive. Like the last season with 28 days, after I think like 2 weeks or so, you basically reach the end of the tree. And now this season, you can't even unlock the tree, even if you would be in legendary the whole season. I can look again, but he finished maybe, or he, I don't know, like both of these are at some percentage now. I feel like with crystal critters I don't need the medics. People can kill. The center should totally target bullet. So once he gets in range. Targeted the one bombardier because it was out of range, but now he should just target bullets. Which is I only have one mech at this point, so that mech gets taken out. Bullet will take a lot of damage from the machine guns. He's already taking a lot of damage from the machine guns, and now the mech is gone. Again, I hope to make this enough. We need to get this half cut quickly. And then I can throw this ball. Yeah, I think both of them are finished. Or maybe it's taking them a really long time to think about how they should finish at this stage. Fortunately, rocket trouble are not affected by the speed zone, so by the music it would not change anything. think this one just Scorcher and 2 Bombardiers. And Polo to take out the shields. I would guess it's not 200 stages, more like 100 stages. Like I think they could have reached the stage without using proto troops. But you're not sure. Could even use rocket chopper on this stage. I kind of want to know if the rocket chopper get attacked by the fire rock boxes. It doesn't look like they do. What makes a rocket chopper strong to just fly over a gap instead of having to clear the whole base before. Okay, the remote check is also a good ability for rocket choppers. Now, 300 stages will take too much time. I'm probably gonna go to stage 200. I'm a bit surprised that the machine guns are not even attacking, or isn't even attacking the attack building. Like I said, I also might play like the warship a little bit at least, but so yeah, I think it's better if I'm not gonna play for too long today. And with a tiny shark. I think the regular attack should work. The chopper look nice because they can just ignore the hot pot. But then with the tiny shotgun, I think I might attack from the right side. I'm not gonna do that. Few of those lines. Just want to get the shields and then I can don't even have a lot to do actually. I really need shield. I'm just gonna hold back. At the end of the round is gonna be taken out and I can tiny shot with this one. And hopefully the Bombardier stay out of range of the mortar and the machine gun. I don't think I will do that. I mean, I also have to sleep between the warship and the crab. Hi, Bumblebee. I don't know. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I mean, not the easiest stage for sure, but I think there are some more annoying stages. Super Warrior definitely not that useful, unfortunately. be thinking now. Whether this is going to be in range and blind spot of a rocket launcher. And how to activate the drink in time. It's a bit annoying when you can't really see the health exactly. I'm surprised that the Super Warrior didn't manage to take out this shock launcher and the boom cannon. I'm gonna need 3 shots and 2 critters. I think I have the GB. Probably could have gotten it without even using 1 shot. But yeah, I think this stage is the remote defib is one of the best abilities. You can get the max to shock some buildings. I think this time I'm gonna use Lucas instead of Scorcher. Bombardiers and then bullets. Okay, I don't even need bullet. Can go with Burek. There, 1 to 149. Because I guess this crab is the one where the timing is usually not the best. Also, this time it was literally at the same time as Christmas. So I didn't have time to play on Friday. Yeah, for this crab, not all stages. But yeah, for the next Mega Crab I can start from the beginning again. But I think Mech Bombardier or in the earlier stages also Laser Ranger should work quite well. almost lost his attack. Thinking to use one more of the rifles. And hope that's gonna distract the Simo. So it's like the rockets be targeted instead of the bombardiers or the max. The bubble turret is going to distract the enemy. Just need to take out the shield. Didn't work in the end. Yeah, I felt also in the beginning that the crabs seemed more difficult. I mean, sometimes I think the stages look difficult and some part of the mega crab, but then at a different point it could be that the stages are looking again very easy. Like, I think it's always a bit random. Okay, Crystal Critter looks nice. some bombardiers to the middle. Not sure if the capture was called. Also there's some micro lasers. It's a bit unlucky that shock launcher targeted the bombardier. Bullet over the neck. Otherwise it could have worked. This one looks like I can use Scorchers. Speed Zone is also good for Scorcher. That's the perfect ability for the stage. That I'm also not sure about is if I should maybe even throw a speed serum onto all the boom cannons. Because they're already gone. That core went down instantly. also an easy stage. Even a remote tag.
This is the future. Evolution.
I might use Scorchers again.
This is the future.
Or Warp Choppers. Maybe Rocket Chopper because
Evolution.
I think they should outrange this laser beam. Yeah, I also thought about changing to Leech.
This is the future.
I would like to fight soon.
This is the future.
Oh, that's a perfect chalk. Just missed the tower. I need to make sure the shields are taken out, otherwise they are not going to reach when they attack the core. Hey, Commander J Doom, thank you. I wonder. So this stage looks also possible for rocket choppers. Maybe go with one Scorcher to tank. And I'm still gonna use Leech. The issue is that I can't bring back the rocket choppers with Leech. I have to make sure I'm not going to lose them. I didn't want to change back to Sabotage. I think Leech is better with the attack I'm trying to do. I guess you will need to complete more stages than me. But I'm probably gonna stop after this stage. I'm pretty sure that the Scorcher is not taking out the aircraft once it explodes. Good shot. Cannon. Yeah, I just changed to Leech for the last two stages. But Sabotage is definitely the better ability. I mean, I could continue, but if the warship is in 7 hours, it might be better to stop. I mean, it took me 2 hours basically to go from 150 to 200. So stage 300 would take like even more time. But yeah, looks like they are finished the first two. So just these three, maybe even this one, could reach a higher stage. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna stop for this mega crab now. Because I feel like I'm gonna play the warship a bit, so I don't want to start like 5 hours later into the season. So I'm thinking it's better to stop for this mega crab, and I mean the next mega crab should be easier to play or complete every stage and just use every attack. Because I have more time. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream, everyone, and bye.